Prowse, congratulations, a new deal until 2020. Was it an easy decision for you to make?
Yeah, it was. The club's in a fantastic position, and ever since I joined the club at 7 years old, I knew that it was the right place to be, and I fell in love with the club straight away. And I've been on a fantastic journey. The club has been as well, and it's great to extend that stay, and I'm really excited for the next few years.
As a young player, do you feel this is the best place for you to develop?
Yeah, of course. I think you've only got to look at the likes of players that we've produced over the years to see it is the right place. And there's not many clubs in the country or in the world that gives youngsters the chance to play in the biggest league in the world. And I'm very fortunate that I've been given that chance. And now it's time to repay the faith that the club have shown in me.
Yeah, what does it mean to you to extend this deal, having been here for such a long time already?
Yeah, it means everything to me. Like I said, I joined the club when I was very young and fell in love with it straight away. And the club have always done their all for me to make sure that I develop not only into a good footballer but a good person. And I'm very thankful for that. And my family have been great in supporting me. The club have been great. All the coaching staff and all the fans. And this is the right place to be. The club's still going great places, and I want to be part of that.
You've worked with a few managers already, but Ronald Koeman, what is he doing to make you a better player?
I think he's just bringing out the confidence in everyone. Obviously we had a lot of confidence last year, but I think the freedom that he's given everyone, and I think the way he manages players is really good, and that's been very effective for everyone who's been involved under his management. Is
it more special for you every time you step out on the pitch at St Mary's, having been here for so long and seen the club develop so much?
Yeah, it is, and I feel like I've deserved going out there because I've worked very, very hard ever since I was young, and it's great moments that when we score goals and win great games that the fans are with us, and they sing my name. It's a real good feeling, and I want to continue that.
It seems as though this deal is a bit of both sides, showing faith in one another, doesn't it? You've got the faith in the club that they can make you a better player, or they've also got faith in you to keep you at the club for this amount of time.
Yeah, they can definitely make me a better player, and like I said, I've been here from a very young age, and they've improved me every year, and it's a lot of faith they've put in me, to put me on the Premier League and first team stage at a very young age, and the fans have been great with making sure that I feel welcome into that environment as well, and I feel this is the ideal time to pay them back, and I can't wait to get out on Sunday and play against Swansea.
Because you are a young player, but you've also got a lot of experience already under your belt, haven't you? On the international stage as well.
Yeah, again, that's credit to the club. I wouldn't have got that without them, putting their faith in me. And that's the biggest thing as a youngster. If you've got people around you that can put the confidence and the faith in you to go out and perform, and I wouldn't be where I am without the club today.
And you think this is your opportunity to repay them and hopefully take the club forward?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a very exciting few years ahead for us, and I'm privileged to be part of that at such a great football club. And we're third in the Premier League at the minute, but there's no reason why we can't achieve bigger and better things as well.
You've been a key player so far this season, in what's been a remarkable season for the club. How proud does it make you to see the club sitting third and doing so well?
Yeah, so proud. I think none of us really expected that at the start of the season, but I think it's credit to the group of players that we've got and the type of football club that we are, that everybody sticks together, and we're all together aiming for the same sort of objectives, and it's been a fantastic season so far, and we're very determined in the dressing room to make sure that we finish the job off.
As we say, you've been a key player so far this season, but you've also played in a number of different positions, whether it be at right back, in central midfield, or a bit further forward. Where do you see yourself playing at your best?
I think probably in the deeper midfield role. I think getting on the ball and passing it around, but I'm willing to play anywhere under the manager, and whether it means right back, attacking midfield, or right wing, wherever I'm playing, I'll give my all to the team and make sure that I do my best to make sure that we can get the right results.
What are you hoping to achieve personally over the course of this contract in the next 5 years?
I think just to continue developing as a player. That's been my goal. Every year, every new season, I make sure that I want to keep improving as a player and as a person. Because nowadays being a footballer is all about being the right professional, and that's not only how you are on the pitch but off the pitch as well. Obviously I want to score more goals for one, which is key. But just to keep improving. And
as a club, what can they achieve over this time?
I think we can achieve a lot. The club's taken massive strides in a very short amount of time, and from where we are now to a few years ago, it's unbelievable. And I think we just got to keep pushing and keep striving for success and not be happy with where we are. We're a club full of ambition and determination. We've got the right people involved in the club to make sure we get there. It's just a case of us getting out there and applying ourselves right.
You've seen good friends move on who've developed and come through the club with you. Why is this club right for you to stay, and why are you so happy here to sign this new deal?
Well, like I said, I joined at a very young age, and the club have been fantastic to me in terms of giving their all to make sure that I am who I am today, and I'm very thankful for that. And the club's going places. It's third in the Premier League. We're heading hopefully towards a European competition, and it's just the right place to be. I'm so happy here, and everybody's very good around the club who welcome you in and stuff, and it's just the right place to be.
And there's 16 games left of the season now. How important is each and every game to pick up those 3 points and to keep this momentum going to try and push for Europe?
Yeah, it's massive. I think the teams around us, are some of the best teams in the world, and they're going to be winning week in, week out, and we've got to make sure that we keep up with that. But we've got a real good determination amongst us lads that whoever the opposition are, home or away, that we've got the right mentality and the right quality in the squad to win games. Because
so many people throughout the season have said they're going to drop off now, they're going to drop off now, they're finished. As players, does that make you even more determined to prove them wrong?
Yeah, it does, and I think that was a bit of the case in the beginning of the season. I think a lot of people wrote us off and didn't really have the confidence and belief in us that we could be where we are today. But that's the sort of mentality that we've got in the dressing room, and I can assure everyone that in the last 16 games, every minute of every game we'll give our all to make sure that we get the right results.
How pleased have you been with your contribution so far this season? You've obviously come back from an injury as well, and how pleased have you been?
Yeah, very pleased. It's my first time coming back from a real long-term injury, so to have that to deal with was very difficult. But I'm pleased with my sort of attacking roles. Obviously trying to assist goals and stuff like that. And like I said, it'd be nice to get a few myself. So yeah, I'm really pleased with my performances so far, but there's still a long way to go.
The assists are coming, but you've already touched on it. It's like the goals on the goals front. It's a bit dry at the moment, but you've gone close a couple of times. Do you feel personally it's coming, and once you get one, you will start to see a steady flow?
Yeah, I think so. I think I should have had the ones against Arsenal. I think I had a few chances there, but these things happen in football, and I think I just need that little bit of luck, maybe a deflection or some sort of luck to just get me going. And I think after that, then the confidence will come in front of goal, and I'll get a few goals.
You've got a few on the international stage. I suppose looking at England, the ambition will be this summer's tournament for you personally? Yeah,
it's a great opportunity for us, and we've got a great group of lads who like here are striving for success, and over the last few years we haven't really been successful at tournaments on all levels apart from the under-17s last year, but we're wanting to change that mentality and the people's thoughts of us as England players. We want to show that we're committed to the cause, and we want to be successful in an England shirt.
It's a big year for you, isn't it? With how things are going at Saints, with the opportunity to go to this tournament with the under-21s, and of course this new contract.
Yeah, it's a massive year, and that's what I strive off. I strive off, the challenge ahead. It's never been easy. There's been so many ups and downs since I was a young kid at the club, and but that's what makes you the person you are. You're not going to get to the top if you don't have any downfalls, and I've had plenty of them, and it's a case of how you deal with it, and thankfully I've dealt with it well until now.
What are your ambitions on the international stage?
I think obviously to reach the senior team. I've performed, in my opinion, very well for the under-21s, and as long as I can keep competing and performing very well for them and consistently with the club, then I can't see why not on the international stage. But I'm just focused on making sure I do well here first to then get that call.
And of course it's game by game, and it's Swansea on Sunday. It's important that the results against Manchester United and Newcastle away from home aren't put to waste over the next couple of games, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, and it's a very winnable game. We had a good week last week in terms of getting the right results away from home, and we were a bit disappointed with our performance against Crystal Palace, but it's a great opportunity for us to go out and rectify that. And I believe, again, with the mentality we've got, we want to win every game. No matter home or away or against anybody, we want to win.
And I think that injury for you that curtailed part of your season did come against Swansea. So is the opportunity to create good memories against them something that you're going to be hoping for this weekend?
Yeah. Hopefully the goal can come this weekend, or the injury was a freak thing, and it's happened now, and obviously it's a good chance to get out against them again and rectify that as well.